Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Ray Ray's Review. I'm going to be talking about Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 18, Reunion, Part 3 of 3. And it was a doozy, baby. They had a little special something on the end. I'm going to let you know what that was, child. Now, we left off with Sutton and Alexis, right? Still arguing. Alexis is just she's just in the doggone way. Jesus Jugs is in the way, child. She's reaching for a storyline just to get back on the show. And it's most likely prompted through Sutton, child. How did I say Sutton? This is Shannon. I was like, Sutton? I didn't wrote Sutton and everything. Shannon, child. Shannon. I just think, through Shannon's ex is why, she's just trying to make fetch happen. And Emily got in that ASS, or the lack thereof, child, because it was just obvious. I mean, she's just been, like I said, from the gate, from episode 1, she has just been, like, why are you going so hard? It's not even your business. But according to her, it is. She makes it known, I guess. I don't know if she did this with anyone else, with Jim or whoever else she was with. But I think John accepts it because it makes Shannon feel bad, and he wants to make her feel bad. Ugh. I was never really that much of a Shannon fan, but this right here, I'm Team Shannon 24/7 on all of this. This is just ridiculous. So pretty much Jesus Jugs is lying about the way Shannon tells the stories, and it's been proven about what Shannon has said, but for some strange reason, Jesus Jugs is saying that she's lying. First of all, you don't know everything, Jesus Jugs. You weren't there when they were a couple. You weren't there when they were breaking up, or were you? That's the question. So pretty much they have the audacity to have John and Jesus Jugs give confessionals, and he has something to say. Now it's real strange how he didn't want to take the full settlement that he asked for and have a non-discouragement agreement, but yet still he wants to go on TV, on record, on the show, and give his take on the situation. For someone, now, if it's all about the money, why are you talking? Why not accept the NDA that Shannon said, so that both of y'all can hush, especially the one you got on your arm? But no, his whole deal was, according to Jesus Jugs, it's not guaranteed that she won't talk. That's a lie, because that's what the whole point of an NDA is. Ugh. If he brought so much on the law as an ex-cop, hello, maybe that's the problem. He one of them bad cops who, just using stuff for his own purpose. Is that what it is? Not enforcing the rules of the land of the law, yet and still he wants to do it his way. Yeah, he seemed like that type. Anywho, so pretty much John was saying how he was single for a year, yet and still proof was given through testimony and corroboration that he was with Shannon, dipping it in and out, going here and there. Within that year, they broke up, got together. You know how folks do. Together for 5 years, broke up, get back together, break up. So don't sit up here and say you were single for a year when you wasn't. Now it may not have been official, but you can't say that you was broke up for a year and y'all still doing stuff together as a couple. Get out of here. Anywho, so like I said, Emily went off on Alexis for calling her Tweedledee and Tweedledum, talking about how they're, inputting and getting in the way of the conversation. That's the whole thing Jesus Jug was doing the whole time. Every time Shannon was asked a question, Jesus Jug would chime in and be in the business. But she did the whole season. But yet and still, she's just like John, self-righteous, don't think they're wrong. Everything they do is right. Their whole perception of things is the right way, and everyone else is wrong. I'm glad he's not on the force no more. But I would love to see what his record consists of. How many complaints he's had. How about that? Child. Anyway, what else is happening? So here we go with threats of extortion by someone who's supposed to who made a vow to protect and serve. Here he is extorting Shannon, talking about, I don't want to reveal what's on these videos of what happened the night of her DUI, but don't force my hand. What? If you don't want to reveal what's on the videos, then why are they still available to be revealed? In word, please. Anyway, what else is going on? Like I said, he didn't accept the settlement with the NDA, but he just wants to tell his story. And here she is bringing up the rear, meaning Jesus Jugs, all up on his side, looking like a prune face, and just I need to be there if in fact you do talk to her. Just shut up, and I will be there, and I will be, girl. I'm with Emily. Shut up. Emily called her wackadoodle and the idiot. I know all season you've been acting like a bullworm. Now you just anyway. So just to try and make it fair for Jesus Jugs, because Heather is, friends of both. Heather does see John's, she does see how John is trying to be in the limelight when he said he never really wanted to. So to, help out Jesus Jugs, Heather asked both Katie and Jenn, well, pretty much since you've been friends with Alexis, do you have anything to offer in support? Like everybody else is offering support for Shannon. Y'all just stood over there quiet. What's going on? So pretty much Katie was like, I see both sides. I understand what's going on. It's hard for me to, to say, things, but it's just, it doesn't, Katie was like, it doesn't make sense that you don't want to accept the money and you don't want to sign an NDA, but you come on camera and talk. The whole point is for you to get your money. But then again, she sees both sides. Katie, just say just say you on Shannon's side with this. Because everybody is except for Jesus Jugs. Even Heather was like, yeah, it don't seem, it seemed a little, off. But like, Heather was just really, trying to, see both sides and everything, I guess, as well. And then Jenn said, it just seems, a little off that y'all get together right in time for filming. And, it just seems off that way. Girl, shut up. Wasn't nobody really talking about that. We talking about this 75K. I guess her brain don't extend that well because she doesn't really know the law all that well, considering all of what she going through. Girl, she just sees the superficial stuff. Well, y'all got together in time for filming. And girl, nobody really care about that. Yeah, it was talked about, but that wasn't even the main issue. Oh, Jenn. Oh, idiot. Anyway, what else is going on? So pretty much, Jesus Jugs didn't want to admit to being wrong about bringing up the videos, trying to say that Shannon brought it up. Everybody said, no, you brought it up. And then she kind of felt stupid trying to weasel her way out, him and hemming about the whole video situation. And Shannon was just sitting there, going at her, but then again, thanking everybody for seeing it the way it's supposed to be saw. Just, man. So pretty much, come to find out that Shannon and John had a physical fight that night. It was, and I question, was the blood on her face from the fight or was it from the accident? I don't know. But apparently it was Shannon, John, and his 2 adult children. And it just wasn't a good night. Emily calls John a trash can, and Alexis is the trash can lid. It's like, ooh, Emily. I wish you could have said that when Jesus Jugs was sitting right there, but at this point, Jesus Jugs had left, and Shannon was like, I replaced you 10 years ago. It's time for you to leave, bye, skedaddle, kick rocks. Oh, Shannon. Oh, I couldn't be Shannon. See, I could probably do reality TV, but I couldn't be doing a mess like that because, not the kid. No, hell no, not the kid. No, man. What else happened? So yeah, trash can. And Emily asked Jenn, how can you condemn mean girl behavior with Tamra, but not check Jesus Jugs over here? And she said, and wait, how did Emily say it? Okay, I'm gonna say exactly how Emily said it. How can you condemn mean girl behavior with Tamra, but allow it with this? And she was saying this as Alexis. I was like, oh, I wish you would have said that when Alexis was there. Oh my God. That is let me tell you, besides being called a CUNT, and a BYTCH, being called this or that, and you right there being called this or that, ooh, that's when my arm reach is extended, and it just has a magnetic field towards mouth. I'm just saying, I can't, I could never be, because I would have got kicked off. Well, we have a replacement housewife due to the nature of continuous abuse and violation of. My thing is, well, don't call me that, and we can have a conversation. But it's the things that are not to be said. Child, anyway, so Emily was going off, and then pretty much Jenn was like, well, it's 2 different things, and Emily was like, no, it's not. Mean girl behavior, and Emily did point out, and she was correct. At least with everybody else, including Tamra, she is apologizing. Even though she may do it again, she's apologizing. She's seeming a lot more, sympathetic and empathetic to the person she's doing it to. She's actually trying to make a change. But with this, meaning Alexis, aka Jesus Jugs, she just kept doing the same thing over and over and pretty much not letting up, like Yellow Beezy. Just ain't letting up on Shannon, and the whole time, and then you just not say anything about it. It's not respected. And I am with Emily. Period. Pooh. Shoot. What else? Oh, then Tamra and Shannon make up. Pretty much they hug and kiss and everything. And my makeup need to be done over. Tamra just, like she said, the first 2 parts of the reunion, she is seeing a therapist because she needs to get this anger management under control. And I'm pretty sure Eddie done told her to, because it was like, listen, this is going too far. What happened to Jesus? You done got baptized years ago. Now you tripping. Like the devil is in you. Lucifer is running afoot. And you need to get this into control. I'm pretty sure Eddie has something to do with this, because this right here is not cute. Also, what was mentioned, what was interesting is Katie's daughter and Tamra's daughter had hit it off at first, but then Katie's daughter just ghosted Tamra's daughter, and Tamra's daughter was just like, I don't know, I keep texting and calling, but she don't respond. And then Katie was like, well, she does that to me too, so that makes I don't know. I can trust Katie daughter. Just like that she was pretty much the reason for Heather and Emily almost going at it based off of so-called Emily's kids talking about Heather as this mean bully type of woman. So they kind of just chalked it up to Katie's daughter gets it from her mama. That's pretty much where they got that from. So it looked like Katie's daughter is maybe she's a little wackadoodle too, child. Anyway, so pretty much while they were, making up and everything, Jen talked under her breath, talking about Tamra's a lying, manipulating heifer. I know Jen don't see it for Tamra no more in life. That's all. So next, now check this. After the reunion, right? They pretty much have a post-reunion tete-a-tete over at Emily's house because Heather said after the reunion was over, some real vital information that should have been said during reunion. So that's why we seeing all this after show stuff. Not even an after show. It was after the after party. like when everybody was pretty much thought they was done filming. Oh, I guess we're back filming now. Yeah, because you just conveniently didn't, you left this stuff out. So pretty much after the reunion, no, excuse me, after that night that they were all out and Emily was really, drunk as a skunk and everything. It was Tamra, Eddie, John, Jesus Jugs, Heather, and Terry. They all went out to eat. And they ended up talking about the night of the DUI. And this is according to Heather Dubrow. John said he heard the crash, which was always a point of contention whether or not he heard it or not. So he didn't even make it seem like he was even remotely concerned about Shannon. He didn't go see about her. His daughter, one of his daughters, or one of his kids, pretty much his grown adult daughter told him not to go. I'll go check. And by the time the daughter went to go check, I call her Sutton again, Shannon was pulling off and leaving. And I'm like, she didn't see her hit the house because they heard a crash. So apparently it was on the same block as John. But I'm like, she didn't see the house that she hit. It was all broken up and everything. Anyway, that was a whole situation about, not hearing the crash because according to him, he's never admitted to even knowing about the crash or anything. It was just a very bad situation that whole night. And Shannon just, appreciates the love and support that she got after all of that. And, it was just, Shannon was afraid for what she doesn't remember the night because she didn't even remember her and John having a physical altercation. So again, you need to stop drinking, Shannon. If you're listening, watching and listening, Shannon Bador, stop drinking, mamas. Enjoy the mocktails. I don't care if you do scale, but there ain't no more scaling back. Just don't. You can afford a black car, keep it like that for the next 5 years, and leave. I don't know how long DUI stay on your record because I don't get involved. I don't know. I don't do the criminal thing. All I know is invest in a black car for the next 5 years until 2030, pretty much, and just enjoy your time, chill, and don't just don't. Anyway, that was it, y'all. That was season 18. We are done with Real Housewives of Orange County. Until next time, y'all, thanks for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers. All right, y'all. Bye. Hey.
all day.